Hi, this is Joseph Grove at the Menominee Falls, Wisconsin offices of Connected Technology Solutions, also known as CTS. And I am talking with one of the legends of the kiosk industry, one of the founders, one of the pioneers, Lewis and Clark combined to the self-service world. Craig Keefner, how are you?
Thanks, Joe. You know, I reserve those titles for Pete Snyder and Greg Swistak and the other people out there, but it's nice of you to say so.
Well, you're founder of kiosk.org. You were there at the birth of Kiosk Marketplace, the site for which we're reporting today. So at least in my mind, you're a progenitor. All right, so just accept the accolade, Craig, and let's move on. What really excited me about coming up here to CTS was when I heard Craig had left his other position, his previous employer, and come up here to be with Sandy Nix. And he said something that really struck me as interesting, and that is that you were more optimistic about the kiosk industry than you have ever been.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's right now, the self-service industry, you know, we've always had the hockey puck curve that comes around. We're up 165% in the last 12 months. We have a new facility. I mean, all of a sudden you're doing 5,000 units instead of 50 units. It's become, for companies out there to go ahead and increase their productivity, for their scalability. Self-service is, you know, they're looking at everything they can do. And then you have all these other channels, such as mobile and other technologies, such as tablets, that actually provide a lot of opportunities for self-service. So as long as you're selling to the customer and saying, you know, we're going to give you what you want, business is good, and it's never been better, and it's only getting better.
Yeah. And having spent some time with you guys, it seems to me that as kiosks become, I guess, more of a commodity, right? I mean, they're not the same shiny new object. They've been through the hockey puck. But the kiosk providers have to go through the same kind of differentiation as all product developers do at some point, and that is to do more than just provide the product. They've got to provide the service. They've got to put polish where maybe before they didn't have to. Am I saying it right or smartly?
No, you're saying it just fine. You know, it is not enough to be just an enclosure maker where I've got this silver thing over in the corner that's sitting in the lobby or whatever. So you have to, there's a whole nother set of things that you have to do. You have to fit into the decor. You have to provide services on both sides of the equation, you know, pre-marketing, post-consulting, as far as how you're going to do it. People want to know, how am I going to increase my usage rate, you know, at the hospital. They're spending hundreds of millions of dollars on an EMR project, and they need to see results. So we go ahead and offer that on both sides, and that's really the new definition of a full-service provider.
Yeah. And some cool things, too. I certainly don't mean to make this sound like a CTS commercial, but Sandy was talking about how as a custom project will progress, she will do like a little photo album for the eventual deployer so they can see how it looked through the development of it. It kind of reminded me almost of a Build-A-Bear experience.
Yeah, you know, Sandy has been in the industry for many, many years. She's one of the pioneers. I mean, I just sit back and listen to stories from her, because and the timeline example where you go ahead and say, here's where you started from, you know, and here's how it progressed to these points. That's capturing the moment, and that's going ahead and giving you a look at that. You have to learn from that.
Sure. Craig, thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure to see you. You look great. You look happy. Oh, yeah. So absolutely. All right. All right. We're gonna go have a beer together now. Okay. This is Joe Grove. Joe Grove, and you're buying Joe Grove Kiosk Marketplace in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin.